The Benefits of the Moon to Planet Earth by Ibrahim Talal. Have you ever wondered what was the real importance of the moon? We all know what the moon is. It's a large body floating above Earth that appears at night. But the real question is, how did the Earth get its moon? What are its importances? What will happen if it disappears? All of these I will cover in my video. One question on the mind of many is, how did the Earth really get its moon? There are four typical answers, only one that is proven by theory, but I'll take you forward to know all the four answers of how the Earth got its moon. Some evidence say a long time ago a part of Earth broke away from it, thus creating the moon. During the early and rapidly spinning days of the solar nebula, the moon might have broken away from the Earth. Scientists question this theory because the Earth probably wasn't rotating fast enough to spin off a whole moon. A second and more logical answer is the moon is somehow related to the Earth. Some people say even it's it followed the Earth home and the Earth kept it. The moon may have come from somewhere else in the universe and got caught in the Earth's gravity. Its relativity is unlikely, though that something this size of the moon could have passed by the Earth in just right way to end up orbiting the planet rather than crashing into it. In other words, we are trying to convince people, or this answer is trying to convince people that the moon somehow got caught in Earth's gravity or gravity field. But the critics say that there can be a body as large as the moon and can't hit Earth and be stuck in its gravity, magnetic gravity. It's illogical. This answer is typically funny because this answer states that the Earth is somehow a mother to the moon. The moon is its son. As the Earth was forming through the accretion and the moon and the solar forming days, the moon might have formed the same way, right next door. Scientists doubt this one because the moon doesn't have the same physical composition as Earth. The third and most prominent reason is that it came from a fiery crash. This is the most popular scientific theory, actually, that states the origin of the moon. It states that two large planetesimal or planets in progress collided in a solar nebula. The smaller object was the size of Mars, that was the moon. The small planetesimia ended up in orbit around the larger planet or planetesimia, which is the Earth. Neither object was really solid yet, so the iron core of the smaller got pulled back to Earth because of gravity. This explains the differences in composition between it and the Earth. After stating what could be called the rich history of the moon, now we can get down to business and state the video purpose, which is, what are the four benefits of the moon? The first reason is that it moderates, or some say balanced, or in my opinion, slows down Earth's rotation uh, by its pull. The moon slows down Earth's rotation by its pull. Without the moon, the Earth might rotate much faster, causing a more turbulent atmosphere, and thus unending gales of life hostile winds will inhabit the Earth, and the climate will be really unstable, and that could will very well be the end of life. The second benefit is that the moon creates tides, and those tides help stabilize Earth's orbit. Both of these things are crucial to the Earth's ability to sustain life as we know it, uh, because without tides, the Earth will not be in its orbit, and its climate will fluctuate rapidly. A case can be also made that the tides have been invaluable to the evolution of life on our world, but in my opinion, without tides, uh, will be the same as number one. The reason number one, actually, Earth will be without orbit, and climates will change rapidly. Some people argue that the sun alone would cause some tides to occur, although they would be far less than those the moon creates. In addition to the axis of the Earth and its rotation around itself, the moon is responsible for the four seasons. As much as the Earth rotates around itself, its exposure to the moon and the sun determine its seasons. By meaning, if a surface is more exposed to the moon than the sun, then the weather is likely going to be a little colder. But in the summer, actually, the exposure to the sun is much higher than to the moon, so that brings up the summer. In the autumn and spring, I can't really identify how the moon causes those seasons, but the moon is the main reason of the four seasons. The last importance of the moon is that it's responsible for the solar eclipse. As we all know, for every 200 to 700 years, a solar eclipse occurs. Without the moon there blocking the sun's light, this could prove hazardous to the Earth because the sun light is at its most power at this point. So without blocking it, it could prove hazardous to the Earth and it could bring an end to life on Earth because of the high temperature. So the moon blocks out both the harmful rays of the solar eclipse and its never-ending hotness. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed my explanation. And if there are any more questions, please contact me at my email ibrahimsh33 at aucegypt.com. This has been an AUC student production produced to Dr. Ala Ibrahim of the Physics Department.